By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for your digital product empire. Sound impossible? If it's not, I'm about to share a 6-part framework that's so straightforward that you'll kick yourself for not starting sooner. Are you ready to build your automated income stream? Let's do this. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Jo and I help creators with freelancing, passive income, and tech. So let me take you back to a time when I was deep in the hustle as a full-time designer. My days were packed with managing clients, chasing invoices, working on projects, paying taxes, marketing. It just felt like I was spinning 10 plates all at once. I'd wake up every morning, gulp down an energy drink, and dive into the chaos, only to repeat it over again the next day, month after month, year after year. And honestly, I was exhausted. My creativity and energy were completely drained. I'd pour everything into client projects, and by the end of the day, there was nothing left for me. No time to dream, no energy to grow my own thing. It just felt like I was running on a hamster wheel, always moving, but just never really going anywhere. And around this time, I started hearing whispers about digital products. Everyone online seemed to be talking about how they were making passive income selling templates, printables, or courses. And while it sounded really cool, I just didn't really think it was for me. I thought that's for artists with pretty illustrations or big influencers or really big educators, not just little old me grinding away. Fast forward to today and everything's changed because what I thought about digital products wasn't really correct. And now that I've actually gotten into them, digital products didn't just give me a way to make money, they gave me a way to get my creativity back and my time. And I get to work on my own terms. And the best part, now I earn money even when I'm not at my desk. So imagine creating something once and making sales from it over and over again without ever having to restock it or physically post it. Or going on vacation and coming home to find that your business didn't even need you to keep running. That's what digital products create. And honestly, it's epic. So are you ready? Well, I've got a system that breaks it down into 5 manageable steps. It's the same one that I used to go from being a struggling freelancer to running a thriving digital product business. Before we dive in, let's get stuck into one crucial thing: shifting your mindset to think like a successful digital entrepreneur. By the way, there are free digital product resources in the comment section below to help you get started straight away, so make sure to check those out. So here's something that you might not expect. Your biggest obstacle could be your own thoughts and beliefs. But let's change that mindset and set yourself up for success. When it comes to creating an online business, your mindset is crucial. It's about seeing opportunities, taking calculated risks, and staying persistent when things get really tough. But it can be hard and you can get stuck because of your limiting beliefs. You might think, oh, well, I'm not tech savvy enough, or the market is too saturated, or the big one, it's just too hard. And these thoughts can really hold you back. So how do we get past these mental roadblocks? First, remember that self-doubt is absolutely normal. Every successful entrepreneur has it. But the key is not letting it stop you. Challenge those negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, ask, how can I do this? Another important part of the entrepreneurial mindset is thinking long-term. Building a successful digital product business takes time and effort. It's like planting seeds. You need to nurture your business consistently before you see results. Now you might be wondering, okay, I've got that, what's next? That's where my 5-step framework for creating automated income with digital products comes in. This framework will guide you through everything from choosing your product to automating your sales. The first step in this framework is learning from the right people. Having the right mentors and guides can make a huge difference in your journey to building a thriving digital empire. Finding a good mentor is like having a GPS to your business. They've been where you want to go and can help you avoid major pitfalls. But here's the thing. Not all advice out there is helpful. So how do you spot a trustworthy online business mentor? Look for people who have actually achieved what you're aiming for in creating and selling digital products. Pay attention to how they communicate. Do they offer practical, actionable advice? That's what you want. Now, where can you find these awesome mentors? Well, online communities are a great place to start. You can check out Facebook groups, or you can look right here on YouTube. Courses can also be really valuable, but be picky. Choose ones taught by people with real success in the field. And don't forget about books. There are a ton of great reads from successful digital entrepreneurs. Remember, the best mentors emphasize continuous learning. They'll encourage you to stay curious, try new strategies, and adapt to market changes. And that's super important in the ever-evolving world of digital products. So when you're looking for mentors, focus on those who combine practical experience, a solid track record, and align with your values. These are the people who can truly guide you in building your thriving digital business. Now that we've covered finding great mentors, are you ready to learn about creating a brand that stands out? Let's jump into that next. So why is branding crucial for your digital product success? Let's break it down. Your personal brand is a key factor in building your online business. It's about showcasing who you are and why customers should choose you. A solid brand helps you stand out and attract the right audience. So how do you create a brand that gets noticed? Start with your unique value proposition. What sets you apart? What is your secret sauce? Maybe it's your humor, your straightforward approach, or how you simplify complex ideas. That's your brand's superpower. It's time to create a consistent brand identity across all your platforms. Use the same colors, fonts, and overall vibe everywhere. Your website, social media, emails, anything you can think of. It's like your digital uniform, helping people recognize you instantly. And here's something many digital entrepreneurs overlook: storytelling. People connect with stories more than just facts. Share your journey. Include the ups and downs. This builds trust and makes your audience want to support you. Your brand influences everything, from how people see you to the products you create and how you market them. When your brand is clear, it's easier to develop products that align with your values and resonate with your audience. Your marketing becomes more authentic because you're sharing your unique perspective and solutions. Now that you've got branding down, are you ready to take the next step? We're about to explore one of the most important parts of your digital empire journey: focusing on your first product. Okay, so let's talk about the power of one product. When you're starting out, it might seem like a good idea to create lots of digital products. But here's the thing, focusing on just one can be your secret weapon. Why? Because it lets you put all of your energy into making that one product absolutely amazing. So how do you even pick that first product? First, look at what you're good at and what your audience needs. Are you great at graphic design and your followers always ask for tips? Maybe a course on design basics is the thing. Now let's talk about validating your idea. Here's a quick framework. Ask your audience what they need. Create a free mini version, and if people love it, pre-sell your full product. If people are willing to pay for it before it's even finished, you know that you're onto something big. If you don't have an audience, you can always go to a place where an audience has already been built. Think of anything online. Think of communities or anywhere where you can get tangible data to validate your product idea. And don't forget to get feedback from your audience as you go. By focusing on one product initially, it lets you learn the whole process of creating, marketing, and selling without spreading yourself too thin. You can really fine-tune everything from your sales page to your delivery system. Remember, your first product won't be perfect, and that's okay. The key is to get it out there and keep improving based on feedback. Think of it as an ongoing experiment. Speaking of experiments, that's exactly what we're going to talk about next. The experimental business strategy. Now, I picked this up from a speaker that I saw the other day, and I've developed it as a business strategy. This usually applies to life, but I also like to apply it to business. And it goes a little something like this. Treat everything as an experiment. Experiments can't fail, they can only collect data. So when you come up with ideas, test them out and learn from the results. If something works, record it. If something fails, record it. It's like being a scientist in your own business lab. And the best part? Every outcome, whether it works or not, gives you valuable information to work with. Let's break down an example of how you would set up these business experiments. First, pick an area you want to improve or test, like validating your first digital product idea. For example, you might want to test if there's an interest in a Canva template bundle for social media posts. Then create a clear hypothesis. For example, if I create a landing page offering a free sample of my Canva templates, at least 50 people will sign up within a week. Then decide how you'll measure the results. Track metrics that show interest, like the number of signups, clicks on the landing page, or engagements with the offer. Now here's where it gets exciting. Data-driven decision-making. Instead of guessing what works, you're letting real numbers guide your choices. Maybe you find out that only 2 people sign up, meaning you need to go back to the drawing board. And that is great information to have. This approach leads to continuous improvement in your business. Every experiment teaches you something new about your audience, products, and overall strategy. Over time, these small improvements add up to a big result. By embracing the experimental mindset, you're always learning and improving. You're not stuck with one way of doing things. If something's not working, you change it. If it is working, you find better ways to make it even better. And finally, let's talk about automation. Automation is the secret sauce that turns your digital product business into a well-oiled machine. The power of automation is like no other, especially for what it gives you in return. Think sales when you're shopping or when you wake up in the morning. Instead of manually sending emails or processing orders, you're free to focus on what you want to focus on. And you can spend your time how you want. With tools like System.io, you can set up your entire sales funnel on autopilot. From capturing leads to delivering products, it handles everything. Automation saves you time and scales your business. And you don't need to be a tech wizard to set it up. Systeme.io makes it really easy with drag and drop builders and pre-made templates. So even if you're just starting out, you can have a professional looking automated business up and running in no time. If you want to get a free trial, you can grab that from my video description below. And if you sign up to a paid plan with me, I have some sweet bonuses to give you. By the way, if you're feeling inspired but a little bit overwhelmed, don't worry, I've got you. I've also got some other free resources in the description below that will help you get started building your own digital product empire. Whether it's templates, checklists, or tools, I've made sure that you have everything you need to take your first step. Okay, so now you have my framework to creating your own online empire with digital products. It's time to take a leap and start something. If you enjoyed my content today, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions at all, there are no silly questions. Please leave them in the comment section below of the video because I try and answer every single one of them. And make sure to watch this video next to level up even further.